He don't know his holder there.
Okay, well, let's not talk to him. We're talking about him.
Huh?
Let's not talk. Let's not cross
That's
talk
right.
about him.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Be professional.
I'm sorry. Huh?
What's
I'm not talking to
There
you.
ain't nothing wrong with me. I mean,
On January 15th, 2023, an off-duty Wayne County Sheriff's deputy named Timothy Hedman confronted a 78-year-old man outside a Dollar General in Jesup, Georgia. The man had pulled into a yellow-striped no parking area to run inside for a moment. When he came back out, Hedman, in plain clothes, no patrol car, got in his way. The encounter turned physical, and Hedman ended up pulling the elderly man out of his own truck, taking him to the ground and pinning him there while he called county dispatch. Officers from the Jesup Police Department and the Wayne County Sheriff's Office responded. One of them had a body camera running. Welcome to Badge Done Right, where we spotlight law enforcement done right. If you're new here, hit subscribe and join us. Now let's get into the story.
But I'm just going to be in there a second. I got a bad knee, but I didn't step further. But right, there was no parking place right there exactly. So I just put right in for a second, and he came up. Now, if I'm in the wrong, he said my tag's expired. But I don't. It's not due to September 15th. He don't know his holder there.
Okay, well, let's not talk to him. We're talking about him.
Huh?
Let's not talk. Let's not cross. Be
I'm
professional.
sorry. Huh?
what's
I'm not talking to
There
you.
ain't nothing wrong with me. I mean,
What else?
You know, like I came in to make a purchase. They didn't have what I needed, and I saw the truck there.
Yeah.
So I waited, and I said, "That's your truck?" He said, "Yeah." So I said, "You know, that's not a parking spot." He said, "Who do you think you are?" I said, "Well, I'm a deputy sheriff." I said, "You know, I could call my friend down here and write you a citation." "I'll go yourself." I was only in there for a minute. There ain't no parking signs. And I'm like, "Okay, so you want to be in about things?" Man, if I was younger, I'd pick you up. So I walk around the truck. It just has expired, September 22. So the jury said, "Go yourself again." So I got in this doorway, and he kicked me in the stomach. I'm like, "You just assaulted a peace officer." I said, "I'll identify myself as the deputy sheriff." I showed him my identification. I don't give a shit. He could be any of the cop.
2129.
And then he punched at me, kicked at me again. I yanked him out of the truck. We landed on the ground. I called you. I had him to do it on the ground.
10-4, they're out at
He's got a little scrape on his arm. I got a little scrape on my hand. It's no big deal. But all I was wanting to just look, dude. You know, no harm, no foul. I'm not in uniform.
Gotcha.
You know, but I'm a deputy. This is no parking. Just making sure that you're aware that you can't do this. You might want to get your tag expired for the guys on the street. Write you a ticket. You want to get belligerent, you and I'll you up if I was younger and all that. And he just heard him say, "I know I'm not supposed to be here." Well, if you know, there's no handicap sticker. You know, when I got to the parking lot, it was empty. He could have pulled in any one of these parking spots.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to just make him aware of it. I mean, he called him stupid. But he kicked at me. I'm like, "Nope, that ain't gonna happen." So we got to the ground, and that was it.
Hedman's whole justification was that the man had parked improperly. But here's the problem. Under Georgia's rules of the road, most traffic laws apply to public highways, not private store lots, outside of some narrow exceptions. And Georgia's disability parking law, the one that actually makes a striped zone legally enforceable, covers the blue striped access areas next to handicap spaces. The Dollar General's yellow striped zone was a store-designated no parking area, a property rule, not a criminal one. Hedman also claimed the man's tag was expired. The man said it wasn't, and nothing ever backed Hedman up. So a court would very likely find the elderly man broke no law at all. He may have ignored a store's parking policy. He did not commit a crime.
So, you looking to press charges, or? I mean, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
We're going to do the charges, of course.
No, I don't do anything like that. I really wanted to know that, you know, you just can't poke up where you want to. I didn't know. So I'll feel like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'll sure won't do it again." No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Look, he was only here for a minute. I don't want to get stupid. And it kept escalating.
and so when did it get physical? Like when it started getting physical, what happened?
I don't know. I just told him I was going to leave. I told him I wanted to leave. I mean, I didn't know it. Of course, he didn't ever show. He said he's a policeman, but I never did see no evidence. I told him I said, "Well, I'm fixed. I want to leave." He wouldn't let me leave. I did push him, and I was right. I pushed him back when he did. He grabbed me. I'm a 78-year-old.
Yes, sir. Just hang out right here for me.
So,
No, you just went through it. Who did what though?
so 2.7.
Yeah.
Came up with this guy.
He gives this out to you.
Said, "Hey, you know you're improperly parked."
Yeah.
And he said, I was just in there a minute. Well, he said, "Well, your tag's expired." He went around and got his tag. He said, "Well, your tag's expired too." And he went to walk inside of his door while he was trying to take off. He had already told me he was a Wayne County Sheriff's deputy. And then when we walked there inside the door, the guy kicked him in the stomach and started swinging at him, punching at him. So he yanked him out. I said, "Dude, I'm gonna call officer."
Sir, you want us to get an ambulance to come check you out or anything? I need.
What's that?
You want us to get an ambulance to come check you out?
Oh, no. I'm
Okay.
That tag's not expired.
Yeah.
Like he's already.
He said it was, but so the road tag expired too. Get one of my buddies out here. So we got your ticket, you had it that way. And you walk you inside the door, and that's when he kicked me inside. And then started swinging at him. So he yanked me out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, do you have the availability to look at the camera? You have the availability to look at the camera?
Camera?
Yeah, can we look at the camera?
Olivia! We need video cameras. Oh, man!
I think Dave got his leg up. I'm gonna have to give him a downtown. They got some video footage of it. I need some shit out of Lady Deputy's house, man. I'm back when I goes to jail.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I've had better days.
Yep, it's one of those days.
Hello.
It's like I told you. I said, first of all, they're in uniform. You don't enforce a minor traffic violation without a uniform. And second off, the damn city don't even enforce parking violations unless the store complains about it in uniform. I said, Larry, you put your hands on or went to go toward him first. He told me in a statement, he smashed him out of the damn truck. What he told me, he said the guy kicked at him. Well, hell, I'm gonna keep that. You get the truck smashed around my truck.
I don't know who the fuck you are.
You know who that is? That is right there, don't you?
I know who both of them is now.
Yeah. That's Jay's daddy.
I think the only camera that can physically see outside is this one.
Okay. Well, that glare is going to be pretty rough.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna run on you, dude.
I'm not even worried about that. I'm not worried about that. Trust me, I'm not.
I'm one of 210 boys.
Huh?
I'm a deputy too.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you knew that or not.
Well, they said you were.
That's why they're here.
Okay. I get it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can go in. You can go in, ma'am. I'm sorry.
How are you,
Let
man?
me get out your way.
It's been one of them days, dear.
I know. Cold weather.
You're not going to be able to see anything in there.
111.
If it's that
Well,
right now, it's going to be that way.
Even if I do try to rewind it, the way the sun is glaring on the camera, they're not even gonna be able to see anything.
We're good. We appreciate it.
The sun is setting over
Yeah.
there, so
It would be nice if they had a camera in here.
They probably do.
It'd be nice if they'd catch everything. But I doubt it, though. Well, there's a camera there. They might have saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Better things to do than deal with stuff like this, huh?
Well, this is my job. Can't complain. So I'm here for it.
You mind if I sit down?
Yeah, sure. Sure. Anything.
They trying to get stuff pulled up, so there's a lot going on. Walk me through again one more time, just when the confrontation started.
I came in to make a purchase. Didn't have one. I needed to come out. The truck was parked there. So I waited for the owner to come out, and I said, sir, you know, this is on a parking lot here for the cars. The fuck, you was only in there for a minute. I understand that. I said, I should have parked in the spot. For food, or anyway. The sheriff and I said, I can tell you all the ladies down here, they can handle it. No, we're going to handle it right here. He said, if you don't mind, get out of my way. I'm going to get out here. And he pushed me like he's going to the truck. I said, seriously, don't put your hand on me.
We told you where we're. I said, I'm just trying to make you aware that this is not an operative parking.
Yes, sir.
And also, your tag expired. I said, that's going to get you in a lot of trouble as well. Well, bull. They're not expired. Get out of the way. They put you in the path. You got a truck in here and kicked me in the stomach. I said, sir, I said, now we're escalating. I said, you put your hands on me one time. Now you kicked me in the stomach. We're not going nowhere until I call, the sheriff's office. Pulled him out of the truck, took him to the ground, called dispatch, and the rest is history.
Okay.
So that's it.
All right.
That's it. I mean, if you're asking me if I want to press charges, no, I just wanted to aware that, hey, he just can't pull anywhere he wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, officer. I shouldn't have. Won't happen again.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
So he wanted to get verbal, threaten me, he pushed me, kicked me. I'm like, no. Even after identified, but granted, I'm not in uniform.
Yeah. Like I said, we're just trying to piece it together.
Yeah,
with
it's really
everything
kicking me in the ding ding.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I know it's a minor traffic violation and all that. But
No, I know. I
there
get
were
it.
people waiting here. When I pulled in, somebody waiting to go around. There was a car pulling in, and they couldn't because he was there.
Mhm.
So, not a big deal, I guess. And I probably should mind my own damn business next time. But
You just sit tight for us, okay?
How's Shay been?
She's doing good.
Good.
Doing
Still
good.
down there in McIntosh area?
She works all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
It's a good thing sometimes?
Yeah. I think so.
Yes, sir.
You always use the money, all right?
That's absolutely correct.
She works the game all the time.
I know I asked you twice already. Just one more time. Do you mind walking me through what happened?
Yeah, I say I came out and he was standing there and he said, you just park anywhere you want to, eh? I said, no. I said, I just park, I'm going to be in there in a second. And I said, I'm fixing to leave. He said, your tag's out of date, but my tag's not out of date. It's due September coming up.
Yeah.
After that, I said, well, I'm fixing to leave. How about letting me go? And I did. He was right here and blocking the door, and I did push him. He was back. So I was going to try to close the door, but after that, didn't even put me on the ground. I wasn't no match for him. I'm 78 years old.
Just hang tight for me.
This is where it matters. Georgia Code Section 17420 does let an officer make a warrantless arrest for a crime committed in his presence, and that authority doesn't switch off just because the officer is off duty. In the 1982 case, Duncan v. State, the Georgia Court of Appeals confirmed that officers carry a general duty to enforce the law 24 hours a day, on or off the clock. So yes, an off-duty deputy can make an arrest, but only if a crime actually happened. And here, none did. The man's parking wasn't illegal, and his registration was valid. With no offense to arrest for, Hedman had no authority to detain him at all. When he physically blocked the 78-year-old from getting back into his truck, that wasn't an arrest, it was an unlawful detention. Now, both men agree the elderly man pushed past him. Normally, an unwanted shove could be charged as simple battery. But Georgia law lets a person use reasonable force to defend himself. And in the 2020 case Glenn v. State, the Georgia Supreme Court reaffirmed something important. A person still has the right to resist an unlawful arrest or detention as long as he uses no more force than necessary. Since Hedman's detention was unlawful from the very start, a court would likely find the man's push was legally justified, just a citizen trying to end a detention that never should have happened.
What did you see on the video?
So the sun glare blocks the entire video.
So you got no video to see?
I got nothing. What I got is both of them. He said he got in his doorway. He said that he pushed him when he approached him, whatever.
Right.
They exchanged more words, and the problem is then he came back, snatched him out, put him on the ground.
You hear that, Sheriff?
So the old fella pushed Edmund?
He was trying to get in his truck and leave.
Was getting in his truck to leave. Edmund was in between his door, so he pushed him to move him out so he could shut his door and leave. And then Edmund come back over there and snatched him out the truck.
My hands are getting...
That's about something else.
Yes, sir.
Yes, gracious.
The problem is he ain't got no badge on him. He's non-uniform.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
If he'd walked away from the first time, I documented it.
So let's square something up, because I'm not familiar. You said the first, so he pushed him out of the doorway. What happened then?
He said, they both said that he approached him and told him he shouldn't be parking there and stuff. And he said, Edmund said that he said, "F you, like, get out of here." He said, well, sir, like, your tag's expired also, but.
Oh yeah, he pointed out to him that his tag was expired too.
And he said that, you know, he shouldn't be parking here. And then he said, well, all right, I'm gonna leave. And he said he got in the doorway and he pushed him. After he pushed him, he said, well, I'm a deputy with Wayne County Sheriff's Office. After that, he said.
So he identified himself, not showing him anything, but identified himself after he got pushed.
Yeah, after he got pushed.
Okay.
And then Edmund said that he then said, I don't give a f***, and kicked him. And which, if you're in my doorway, I'm trying to get you out the way.
Right.
And he said once he kicked him, I grabbed him, and Edmund admitted he grabbed him, took him to the ground. That's when he called us.
You hear all that, boss?
Yeah, yeah.
The problem is he's not in any kind of capacity. I mean,
Problem is what?
He's not. He's saying the problem he's got with his Hedman is got nothing on identifying himself. He's not in any capacity as a deputy or anything. Trying to force him to take the man out of his truck and stuff.
Well, that's true. That is true.
I'm gonna call Chief real quick, just to let him know.
Okay.
But it's probably gonna not end well with everything. So.
Where is the deputy? He's sitting down on the curb over there. Sit it. Head. Oh my God.
Yes, sir. Bye. We're gonna have to at this point.
I mean, that's fine.
He held him against his will.
Yeah, Sheriff said, what you gonna do? Trying to get that?
Nah, I mean, at this point.
Battery.
Yeah, battery.
Elder abuse.
That's what I'm
Be
saying.
false imprisonment.
Because he didn't let him leave.
I'm looking at the battery. I mean, you charge whatever you want.
Oh yeah, no, it's just.
I'm not trying to outflint. I'm just talking.
It's just. I wouldn't expect this on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, me neither.
My thing is, why is he even? I just down there. Somehow. Man, I mean, people off duty. I walk by just smoking weed in their car and I walk by, and I'm just like, get in my car and leave. Yeah, my business is that is mine.
But I'm looking at. I mean, he's 78 years old. That's elder. Oh, absolutely.
Once that's clear, the legal exposure flips entirely onto Hedman. The officers on scene talked through several possible charges. Elder abuse. Georgia makes it a felony to willfully inflict physical pain or unreasonable confinement on a person 65 or older, and Hedman did both. Battery, he caused visible injury. The man's wrists and arms were cut and bruised. False imprisonment, he confined a man he had no legal authority to confine. And the one defense officers normally lean on, that the force was used during a lawful arrest, only works if the arrest was lawful in the first place. His wasn't. So that shield falls away.
He got pretty good marks on his damn arm. Where he had, now Hedman's skin up too and swole up, but that he shouldn't have never been in that situation to start with.
Oh, okay. 10-4. All right, yes, sir.
Are you going to take taking the jail?
Yeah.
Because if so, I'm gonna go down. I'm going to the jail now to get the front cleared out, so y'all can come in there and do what y'all gonna do. They can book him in and all that, because you know he's going right back out the door.
Yeah.
But that's not to influence anything with you. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, no.
The
I
front
just get him booked
cleared
in.
out. Y'all go in there charging what you gonna charge him with, because I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I mean, it'll all
I'm
be
gonna make
one.
sure the jail gets him going. Let them do what they gonna do, and then we'll do what we gonna do.
Do you know him pretty well? Or?
Hedman?
Yeah.
Other than he works in the courts, no, not really.
Yeah, I didn't know if he keep him calm. If
He ain't gonna bug.
Okay.
But he already asked me when I was telling him he was wrong.
Yeah.
He's like, you gonna take me down? I said, well, I ain't saying that just yet.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not trying to tell you I'm locking you up. I'm trying to tell you where you was wrong, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do something. Because you know, his daughter knows a lot about good as we do.
Oh, yeah. That's where we at.
All right, Hedman. You got your gun on you? You got your gun on you?
No.
Okay. You can now take a ride down to the jailhouse. Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna just put him in your front.
Okay.
Policy. As soon as we get there, we'll get him taken off.
Your truck locked up?
No, it will be.
Lock it up. Well, what's going to happen is you're going to go down there, you're going to get booked in, you're going to get booked right back out on OR from the sheriff.
Put your hands up here.
Yeah, I know. So that's where we're going at with it at this time.
That's the right thing to do. No matter who you are.
Charging. Assault. Battery, I imagine, is what the charge is going to be. Maybe elder abuse. He's,
Believe that one
he's
kind of
almost 80
leads.
years old.
Huh?
He's almost 80 years old. It may be elder abuse. I don't know. That's up to the city. We ain't charging.
Okay. Oh man, we're gonna walk over here in my car.
Go ahead. Be right to 143. Tim over here, please. 10-4.
Yeah, we go with him.
14320.
Hey, will you give him a case number?
10-4, 1258 Sunset Boulevard, apartment 8A, 1258 Sunset Boulevard, 8A.
This is up to what
10-4, thank you. I'll be 76 now.
143.
The Jesup officers placed Hedman, a fellow lawman, under arrest in double-locked handcuffs and booked him into the Wayne County Jail on battery, false imprisonment, and elder abuse. Because 2 of those were felonies, his authority to make arrests was revoked, and the Wayne County Sheriff's Office fired him. He later resolved the case with a negotiated guilty plea to the lesser misdemeanor charges of battery and disorderly conduct, and was sentenced to 12 months of probation. Strip this story down and here's what's left. A man with a badge decided a parking spot was worth putting his hands on a 78-year-old. He wasn't enforcing the law. There was no law to enforce. He was enforcing his own ego, and he used the authority of his office as the excuse. That's the exact thing the public fears most about a badge. Not that an officer might make a mistake, but that he'll use the power for something personal and dare you to push back. Then look at who walked into that parking lot. The Jesup officers arrived to chaos, an injured old man, an off-duty deputy, and 2 stories that didn't match. The easy thing, the thing that happens far too often, would have been to take the deputy's word and send the citizen home rattled. They didn't. They photographed the injuries, listened to both men, stayed skeptical of the badge standing in front of them, and followed the facts to the only honest conclusion, and then they arrested one of their own. That's the whole point of this channel. Accountability isn't loyalty to the uniform, it's loyalty to the law, even when the person breaking it is wearing the same uniform you are. Hedman forgot that. The officers who cuffed him did not. That's the story out of Jesup, Georgia. Proof that good policing isn't the exception, it's a choice officers make every single day. Subscribe, stay sharp, and remember, accountability works both ways. I'll see you in the next story.